What is going on? Welcome to episode 111 of the Nintendo Powercast. I'm your host, N64 Josh, player 2, HateXero. What's up, dude?
What is going on, Josh? What up, Stealth? And what up, NPC fam? It is your boy, HateXero, your hero.
Stealth, player 3.
Hey guys, thanks for having me back on.
Yeah, buddy. How the heck are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Well, we have a lot to talk about tonight, so let's jump into this. The music you just heard was from On Being Human. Check them out on Spotify and YouTube. Remember, this is an unofficial Nintendo podcast. If you would like to get yourself a free book from Audible, go to audibletrial.com/NPC. There you can listen to many, many books. I recommend Console Wars or Ready Player One. That's audibletrial.com/NPC. Hey, the chair I'm sitting in is from Opseat. Go to n64josh.com/Opseat. That link will automatically save you $10 at checkout, and all their chairs are $50 off right now, and all of their tables are $100 off. Now, I've had a few people ask me, what's the difference between the Master and the Grandmaster series? Well, it's simple. It's how wide the chair is. So if you are a large human being, you want to get Grandmaster. And if you are not a large human being, you can get the Master series. That's the only difference. There's no, they're both Cadillacs. It's just one is bigger. I sit in the Grandmaster, and I got a little room, and I'm not small. So there you go. That's n64josh.com/Opseat.
Hey, listen.
We do this show live, twitch.tv/N64Josh, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I want to say hello to everybody that's hanging out. I see Nate the Anarchist, Nintendame, Shellshock, Swing Shifter, Mr. Cool Red Luigi, Green Wavos, Kirby Geek, Nightcrawler, Lumberjoke. I'm scrolling. Anybody else that's just lurking, thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it. Few things we got to get to. Guys, I leave for vacation on this Thursday, so there will not be a live show. There will be a podcast in your feed. It's going to be probably a little different. Maybe not any sound effects, just me talking. But we're not going to miss a single podcast. It's just going to be the next 3 after this are just going to be solo shows. And it's because I'm on vacation and I have to record into my phone, and I see chat is like, who approved this vacation? So I'm sorry. I will still be doing IRL streams, and I will be documenting my all of my game playing on my Instagram, maybe doing some live streams there as well. So that's at N64Josh if you want to follow me there. I lost to HateXero in Aces, and the mighty Casey has fallen. So he ran his mouth. I tried to shut it. He didn't technically run his mouth because he was right. Now, because I lost, I have to play Vroom for 1 hour on stream.
1 hour.
Yeah, that's going to be happening the first part of August, so stay tuned for details. I get to play Vroom for 1 hour. Guys, I'm working on a product called the Gamer's Guide to Content Creation. And the reason for it is I've had so many people ask me for hey, I want to start a podcast or I want to start streaming. And so I'm just going to put all the knowledge I have into one resource and make it available to you guys. So what this is not hey, if you do this, you're going to be going full time. And this is just, here's the tools you need. Here's some of the mistakes I made. And I'm getting a lot of tips and tricks from other content creators as well, and compiling this whole thing. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Look for it mid-August. That's when it's going to be ready, because I'm putting more into it. I'm also going to let you know I'm delaying my book back until the fall because I'm not rushing this thing. I know hate is sad, but I'm delaying it because I want it to be awesome, and I don't want any part of it to look thrown together. So
I've been searching for this book for a while, and you tell me now that it's in another castle.
It is.
See what I did there? You see what I did there?
I did. So no First Look Friday this week. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Let's get to the reviews and impressions. All right. Well, when Stealth hit me up and was like, "Hey, I want to be on the show again," I was like, "Cool. We're gonna probably talk about Octopath." Stealth, you don't really care about Octopath too much, do you?
Nah. I only put 20 hours into it over the course of about 48 hours.
All right.
Dedicated.
So let's try to keep this spoiler free, but let's give some impressions. Stealth, kick it off for us, man. 20 hours. That's no joke.
Yeah, I say 20 hours, but honestly, I've barely scratched the surface of the game. Really, everyone should know Octopath Traveler is a sprite kind of RPG that really looks like Dragon Quest VII on the PS1. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but it kind of has that flat sprite look in a 3D background.
Yeah,
style.
I love it.
And yes, and when you start the game, you picking one of 8 characters. You get to see a little synopsis of each character, so you can kind of choose which story blurb is most interesting. And then you basically jump into that character's story with the option of seeing afterward. So like you're not like locked into one character. Started with Therion, who's like the thief, and I never start with like a thief character in RPG, so I thought that was interesting. And yeah, so basically over the course of one weekend, I played through every character's kind of prologue chapter. And to my knowledge, there are 4 chapters for each character total. So I've barely started, but even so, I played like 20 hours of the game, and it felt, I was about to say it felt like nothing. It certainly felt like something, because I normally don't play that much. But yeah, it's definitely an awesome game. Combat kind of is like Final Fantasy X, in that you can see on the top like what characters are coming up next. Yeah, so it's a lot like Final Fantasy X, and then it's also a lot like Bravely Default, where you have the option to you can attack, and then each turn you get like a kind of like a attack capability. So the next turn you can use 2 attacks, or if you just attack once again, it'll build, and then the next turn you can get 3 attacks. So it's really interesting, like when you want to just go all out and use like all of your stocks, I'll say, and then when you just want to use 1 attack. So like I really am digging the battle system. Yeah, so I'm really liking it. Have you guys played it?
Eric, go for it.
I second everything you said. I also like the different character abilities and how they all kind of complement each other. Because I too started with the thief, and I'm not 20 hours in, but it's kind of nice, when I know some of their abilities. I won't spoil it for anyone, and somebody has an ability that will let you see weaknesses, 1 weakness per your not bosses, but enemies. That's going to be pretty crucial, because as you're saying, with the stacking of your power, the weaknesses are so crucial in using your attacks and strategy. And yeah, I'm loving it. Loving the art. The music's amazing.
Yeah, there's also a deceptively large amount of text in this game.
Yeah.
Again, I won't spoil one of the character's abilities, but like for each NPC that you can talk to kind of get their history and backstory. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it can be long, it can be very short.
One thing I did say last week that I want to clarify, you can change it to quick text mode. So I was complaining at how long the text takes to scroll on there. It is in the settings. You can change it, and it's made quite a bit of difference for me because it's less button presses and it's faster.
I need to do that. So I didn't start this game until like Saturday night, and I ended up streaming it for probably an hour and a half. and I immediately picked up right where I left off from my save off the demo, which was only like I was like exactly 29 minutes in, and I came to life and I died. And I came to life and I died, and I came to life and I died, and I died 3 times. And Super Nintendo in chat was like, "Will you please just start over?" And I'm like, "Okay, I need to fit," because most of you guys know this is my 3rd JRPG ever, right? 37 years on this earth. This is my 3rd JRPG. Okay.
I thought I was like hot stuff in this game, and then I just died at Ophelia's like end boss. I think I tweeted about this.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the other like prologue bosses are hard, but you know, they're beatable. But Ophelia's boss took me about 4 or 5 tries to beat, and I had to grind a bit.
Oh,
that was frustrating.
I was dying from an armadillo.
It's a little different.
Well, there are the danger zones. I'm suspecting that you entered a danger level that was like way higher than your current level. No? Okay. I was trying to help you. You should have just ran with it.
I was just in the normal area.
I found like a 45 level cave, and I was only like level 8, and I just turned right back around.
I didn't even notice the danger levels when I first was running around, and I was level 4, maybe 5, I had just finished the first chapter, so I was, going to get my second character, and I went too far to the west and immediately saw 2 level 20 somethings, like a bird and a bee or something, and they one-shot me. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, so. I ran into a large group of creatures so I finally got out. Like, I'm talking, this is right after I picked the hunter, right? Who speaketh like thiseth or whatever. And so I'm in the demo, I made it to like her, like the boss that you have to fight, right? And then the story progresses. But it wiped me out. So I'm like, okay, I know very little about JRPGs, but I'm guessing I need to grind, right? So, the truth is, all I needed to do was just go buy a bunch of healing grapes, and I would have been fine, which I ended up doing. So I'm looking at chat right now. Lumberjoke's like, "You can die in Octopath." Huh. So, I ended up finally getting out of the area, like loaded up on grapes, and that's how. See, a lot of times I look at these JRPGs and I'm like, I'm never gonna figure everything out, right? It wasn't until like 3/4 of the way through Xenoblade that I realized that like, oh, there's like ways to chain attacks, right? I didn't even know it was there because they talked about it at the beginning of the game, and I was like trying to hit the A button as fast as I could just so I could go fight stuff, and missed how to actually play the game. It's video game ADD, all right. So I've already determined in my mind that I missed something along the way. I'm not going to be able to. But then things started clicking. I started seeing that, whoa, my axe it shows that they're weak to axes. I was like, okay, I'm getting this. And then I saw that you could stack your attack. I'm like, okay, this is all making sense. It's the chat just said you didn't know because you can't read, right? There it is. And so it all started clicking, and I'm like, all I can think about is this game. Right. And I haven't been able, because I'm debating whether or not to play it without streaming it, because when I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on stream, I had such a good time just chatting with everybody and like just going through the story and just kind of chilling. And so I haven't put it back in, and I'm not sure that I'm going to until I can stream it. So we'll have to see. They'll have to find out in Discord if they'll allow it or not. They may or may not. But maybe I'll go pick up Strangely Default, and I'll play that over my vacation because I'll have my DS with me. So, but I would say we're all in agreement that this is a must. What I say?
It's Strangely Default.
What did I say?
It's Bravely Default.
Oh, see, there you go. I can't even look at chat. They're all letting me have it now.
I couldn't let that one go.
No, don't. Look, Isn't the other one called like Secondly Default? That's what I was thinking about.
One's called Bravely Second.
There we go. Okay. Moving right along. Anybody get their hands on Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker? Anybody?
I did not.
Played it on Wii U, but I really I love that game so much. It's so good.
I agree. I'm in the same boat. Played the levels on Mario 3D World. Played it on Wii U. It's a blast. So, and from what I'm hearing, it's even better on the Switch with the new levels. So, kind of cool there.
I haven't gotten that far yet. From what I'm told, you either need to beat the game to get the levels, or have like the Mario Odyssey amiibo, unlock them automatically. I don't have those amiibo, so basically, I don't have any opinions on that yet.
Okay. All right. Nightcrawler says
a lot. You know, sometimes when you play puzzle games, you like, even if it's like 5 years later, you remember exactly what to do and it's just not fun.
Right.
Like, you know, it feels like I'm playing it blind again for the first time.
I see. That's cool.
Like a pretty great feeling. I'm on the second like of 3 books, you know, because I think every 20 levels you complete a book and there's 3 books. So I'm on the second book.
Oh, nice. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Nightcrawler says Captain Toad is very fun. So there you go. If you were on the fence about it, seems like everybody's pretty positive about it. For First Look Fridays, played 20XX. It is a Mega Man X roguelite. It is 2-player online. It's pretty fun, guys. Go check out my first look on it. I really enjoyed it. I want to play it a little bit more before I can give you a review. I also played a free-to-play game called Galak-Z, and it's free. You can check it out. There's in-game purchases. They actually found my first look and were like, "Hey, we're going to send you everything in-game." I'm like, "Okay." So maybe I'll look at it a little bit more and see if how deep the rabbit hole goes. But during First Look Friday, Super Nintendad was like, you know what? I need to get you a code for Inside. And boom, there was a $25 in eShop points in my Discord, and he's like, "Okay, go buy Inside." And I couldn't stop playing this game. I could not stop playing this game. I actually completed a game in one weekend. Now, this isn't a long game. There's no reading in this game. That may have played a part. And I have a full review up on n64josh.com. This game is a 9 out of 10. My biggest complaint with it is that it was too short. I wanted it to keep going. You will, if you start this game, you will not be able to put it down. The game tells you nothing. There's no tutorials. It's just you're a little boy in the woods and you just start walking and jumping and you got to just figure it out. And it's not for the faint of heart though, right? It's rated M. So I just want to make sure that that's clear, but 9 out of 10 Power Gloves. Love that game. Definitely pick it up. Let's get to the news. Okay, well, I didn't think we'd be getting much more as far as rumors and leaks after E3, but oh no. We get a rumored leak that's probably better than E3 at this point, based on everything it says it has. So I'm gonna just we'll just go down the list and just kind of stop on each one and talk about it. So rumor is July 22nd, 30-minute Nintendo Direct. By the way, that is this Sunday. Did a little research. Not sure how many Directs have been on Sunday. I think there was maybe one I was able to find, but I don't even know if that's for sure.
0.
It's 0. There you go.
I don't think there's Direct on Sunday. They just don't do that.
Yeah, it seems off. The other thing is, we kind of wondered, like, has there been many summer Directs? And since 2013, we've seen Directs in June, July, and August. So it's not completely out of the question that we would see a Direct. Hey, what do you think, man? Right off the bat, think this is happening?
Do I think it's happening? No. I really wish it were, and I hope I'm wrong because of some of the stuff we'll get to in the leak. But because of how fruitful some of this stuff is, like you said, it'd be bigger than their E3. I just don't see it happening. But please prove me wrong, Nintendo.
Stealth.
Yeah, I do think there will be a direct soon.
Yeah.
August. I think it's a little too soon for July. And there actually have been many directs that have been better than their E3 events.
Yeah, that's true.
So that doesn't really shake me. It's some of the content in the leaks. So I think they made a point to try and make most of it very, very believable and within the realm of possibility. Some of the more out there items, that's where it really loses me.
So according to the leak here, the direct will start with an announcement that Funko is making Mario, Pokemon, and Zelda themed Funko Pops.
Totally possible. I would buy that. I mean, not literally, but.
And I think it came out that like Game Freak, and there's like an agreement now. So I think there was a picture of a Pikachu Funko Pop or something.
There is a Target exclusive Pikachu.
Yeah, makes total sense. I mean, it fits totally in line with Pokemon Quest and what they're doing. So, yeah,
that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, I don't collect those things. I can't. There's too many of those things, right? But I have often asked the question, why don't they have Mario? Like, I would collect them if there was Mario ones. I guarantee it, But I kind of wondered why this hasn't happened yet. It just seems like such a natural fit because they have every other pop culture you can think of. I mean, everything pop culture. Gilmore Girls have Funko Pops. I mean,
yeah. I mean, you walk in any aisle where they are, and you'll see just like random like TV show characters. So we're like, oh wait, why is this character getting a figure?
Right.
So I can get my Lorelei and put it next to my Pikachu. Awesome.
Kirby's like, Josh knows this. Look, I was in Hot Topic with my daughter. She's like, there's a Lorelei pop. I'm like, what's a Lorelei?
I've watched every episode. There's no shame. It is what it is. They had good writing.
That's it. You're fired.
Don't at me. N64 Josh. You can see me on Twitter.
You're fired. I'm just going to take it out on you on the court later.
Oh.
Yeah. So, by the way, guys, if you're in chat, in about an hour from now, we are having Battle of the Bros 2. It's going down. I want my revenge in Aces. HateXero versus myself. Be there. It's happening.
Best of 5 again.
I have a feeling that Hello Kitty Racers is going to be involved in this one. That's what everybody's calling for. So,
all right.
Okay. Here it is. Trailer for New Super Mario Bros. Switch game. It's titled New Super Mario World. Every level is painted in the way that 5-1 in New Super Mario Bros. U was. Hey, that looked super cool. I don't want a whole game like that. The trailer shows Mario, Luigi, Blue Toad as playable characters. However, Yellow Toad is removed. Instead, is revealed that Wario is going to be playable instead.
Stop with the Wario and the Waluigi stuff. Wario has a game. It'll probably come to the Switch eventually, right? Just stop it.
Where this one loses me is where it's not including Luigi U.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
And that every level is painted. That just seems far too uninteresting and boring for Nintendo, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe
the first odd one.
For sure. Next up, Mario Maker for Switch is next. Showing the game comes with a free stylus, fancy, and you can only edit levels while in handheld mode. But they can be played on both screens. What do you think, Hate?
That would be the only way that would work. So, plausible. I've wanted them to do Mario Maker, but
look, the motion sensitivity is so good on the Switch that even if we had to use a Joy-Con like a pointer, it would still work.
Yeah, they could do it, but people would prefer to do it as touchscreen. It worked so well, right? I mean,
I mean, Mario Maker sold so well on Wii U and 3DS. Eventually Switch is going to get one. So like, this is just one of those like, oh, this is just like you can put this in any rumor until it's announced, and it'll sound likely.
Exactly.
Yeah. The big thing about this is it's so generic that makes me believe it's just them throwing it in there. Because is it a Mario Maker Deluxe? Is it Mario Maker 2? They wouldn't just say Mario Maker's coming to Switch and it comes with a stylus. It's either going to be a deluxe edition or it's going to be a sequel of some sort.
The fact that they have the details that every level is going to look like 5-1 in New Super Mario Bros. And then this is like, you get a free stylus. Like, come on. We all know they're going to let us use the 2DS as a controller for Mario Maker. It's going to happen. So, moving right along, Mario Odyssey DLC is shown next, with New World being Delfino Island from Mario Sunshine. I just want to point out here that literally so far this list is like, hey guys, I've been on Reddit and I think everybody wants all this. Let me copy and paste it into
somebody made a fan-made version of Mario Odyssey on Delfino Island. Yeah, there was a picture of it a couple months ago.
And again, it's slightly plausible because, like, in some of the Mario Odyssey art, you can see Delfino Plaza, you know? You can see the shape of the island. Yeah. So, again, like, someone's taking, like, things that are plausible and a little bit that we do know and creating a rumor out of it that's, you know, because it's the internet, it'll get traction.
Kirby says this is too Mario heavy, and she's also convinced that I made this leak.
I'd buy that.
All right, Mario Kart 8.
Hold on, wait. Can we pause? Kirby, you're really going to think he made it after this. Okay, go.
Mario Kart 8 is the final bit of Mario content shown as DLC is shown. The DLC includes 2 new cups, 2 battle tracks, and 6 new characters. The cups shown, there's a ton of detail here. The cups shown are the Top Hat Cup and the Shine Cup, with only 2 tracks shown for both. Top Hat has New Donk City, and Shine Cup is shown with Waluigi Pinball. The battle tracks include the return of Block Fort and the addition of new track titled Green Greens. The characters shown as DLC: Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, Birdo, Cappy, Pauline, and Kirby.
You had me until you said Cappy. I don't want Cappy as a character running around in carts.
I mean, I could understand. I mean, Cappy replaced Luigi as player 2, right? I mean, we talked about this in chat earlier today. Like,
Cappy's a hat. This that I'm wearing on my head right now is as relevant as Cappy.
What do you think, Stel?
Boo from Racing, and Boo is a ghost.
Yeah, I don't mean that like it's impossible. I don't think Cappy has any character. It's not. I don't want to go down that road and make Cappy a living thing for the rest of the Mario world.
Yeah, I think where this rumor is pulling from is Mario 3D World with Pixie, and how Pixie was playable in Mario Tennis on Wii U. So I think it's a very good guess. Oh, Mario's companion is going to be playable in something.
Yeah.
And I think this rumor came out either right before or right after, like, Nintendo said that they were doing more content for Mario Kart. So,
2 days before.
Opportunistic rumor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let me see. I'm going to go through the list of the top. Let me Google top selling Switch games. Oh, yeah, here comes DLC for those games. Like, come on, some of this stuff's a no-brainer. And again, we see none of this stuff at E3. I don't know. Here's the one that's like, no, we all know that this is not ever happening. Mother 3D is announced, right? 3D. Okay. The remake of Mother 3 with 3D graphics, full dialogue cutscenes. Amiibos are then revealed with Lucas, Kumatora, I guess, Boney, Duster, Maskman, Amiibo shown off. I don't know who any of those people are, but
game.
What's that?
They're all characters in the game.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, Isn't it like they always say no to Mother 3? Isn't that like kind of the thing?
They would have revealed this at E3. It would have been like the first thing that they revealed, and it would have made the internet go crazy.
Yeah, Mother 3 or Mother 3D now is the equivalent of Half-Life 3. It's not. It's just I want it to happen. Earthbound was phenomenal,
right? It just hasn't been ported, right? It's been made, just not ported.
What's that? Mother 3?
It's been made, just not localized.
Yeah.
Officially, anyway.
Yeah. Well, the Mother 3D they had finished too, and then it never came out because wasn't that going to be a 64 DD title, or did it just get tossed?
It was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was like, and you never heard from it, and then you never heard from it again.
Yeah, I remember a magazine that had it. I saw photos.
Well, don't get your hopes up.
This particular leak is just playing off what everyone wants.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they're foolish enough into believing it, but this would have been so big, it would have been at E3. I just can't imagine.
They'd be crazy not to.
It.
Oh, the internet would have exploded, right? Like I've never even played Earthbound.
It would have been like the Metroid Prime 4 moment of last E3.
Yeah,
I think it would have been bigger.
Potentially. As many people have cried out for it.
Yeah. And I know Nintendo keeps saying that they still have, some big secrets up their sleeves, right? They keep talking about this. I really don't think Mother 3D is that big secret. But I want it to be, and if it does come, that means, maybe we get an Earthbound remake, maybe we get, Mother 1 in the States. So
Kirby says, and Josh would have been all, "Hey guys, what's this about?"
We actually did get Mother 1 in the States.
Yeah, on Game Boy or Game Boy Advance.
They localized it on Wii U as I think Earthbound Beginnings.
Yes,
and it's actually it's pretty fun. But I see the way I imagine it is they would do it like a Mother collection and have 1, 2, and 3.
In the original.
Yeah, I don't see them building it from the ground up. I see them doing a collection of all 3. Art and all this other stuff. Yeah, I don't see them like building it from ground up. Buy the hell out of it.
Giving us a 64 game. Yay! This is so great. But yeah, I really would have been like the guy that's like, I'm clapping, but I don't know why. This is great. It's super cool. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, you're just happy for everybody.
Exactly. Okay, here's the this one starts off like could happen and then immediately tanks, right? The next reveal, 3 popular games from other consoles being ported over. Mortal Kombat X. Yeah, I could see it. Panic Button could do it. Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know about that.
I think they could do a scaled back 720, 20 frames per second version of Kingdom Hearts 3. I think it's possible.
All right. And then definitely not happening is Fallout 76. Unless we want draw distance like Turok 64, I don't think.
It's like why wouldn't have they announced that at E3? That makes no sense.
Exactly.
Maybe Panic Button hadn't picked it up yet. Maybe they were like, dude, we're way too busy for this. And then they changed their mind. No, there's no way. I mean, we haven't seen much from Fallout 76, but I don't think there's any chance that the Switch is going to be able to run it.
We saw a vast world with weather patterns. Like all we get is fog. That's all we get on Switch.
Do you remember Metal Gear Solid 5? I don't remember if it was. Anyways, doesn't matter. On one version, it had dynamic weather, and on another version, it did not. So if we got a Fallout 76 on Switch, it's not having any of that. It's probably going to be just super muddy. It'll look like Fallout 3. I'm guessing.
This next one's very, very plausible. Minecraft Mashup Pack is shown, with Zelda being the next theme. Makes sense, right? I can see the Master Sword in Minecraft.
Yeah, that actually is probably the most plausible third-party thing on the list.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen the collaboration already. So, totally realistic.
Next up, Star Fox Racing is revealed, taking a lot of inspiration from F-Zero, which is from everything we've heard about this game, they say it's a lot not like F-Zero, right?
Yeah. From everything I've heard about this game, and we're getting into like league rumor territory, I heard that it's probably coming out around summer 2019. So that would definitely put it out of range for this direct.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. If it is real, let's just put that out there. If it is real, that would be saved for either like the Game Awards in December, which seems more likely to me than this. Again, another game that is big enough where it would have been at E3 if they really wanted to show it.
I think after the partnership with Ubisoft, they're not going to. I don't think they're going to double dip on Fox until after Starlink comes out. Myself.
Yeah, I mean, it would. I know it's not coming out soon because of Starlink, because you're not. I doubt they're going to get the steam with Starlink if a Star Fox racing game is coming out. Obviously, they're different, but why would you do an imitation when you can play with the real thing?
Yeah. All right. Mega Man, there's a little bit of Mega Man 11 in this. Gets a mini trailer, followed by announcement that you can play as Proto Man, Bass, and Roll. I mean, sure, we know Mega Man 11's coming again.
I can see that as possible DLC.
Yeah. Pokemon Let's Go is next. The trailer revealing some of the locations like Pallet Town, Lavender Town, Saffron City, Lieutenant Surge's gym. Hopefully I said that right. And so there you go. A little more details on Pokemon. Again, that's like the softball. Oh, okay. Maybe something like that's happening. But, I mean, Stealth, do you think we need any more info with Pokemon Go after all we've seen?
Do we need it? No. Are they going to give it? Yes, because, it's a game they expect to sell over 10 million units. Yeah, they're going to push that game very hard.
For sure. Next up was a gameplay trailer, Fire Emblem Three Houses, which, I don't know, we're talking less than a month or a little over a month from E3, and now we have a gameplay trailer. They just showed us just the game trailer itself. Now we have gameplay trailer. It just seems off. What do you think, Hate?
Yeah, I don't. They might have had some gameplay that they were holding back at E3. It's possible, but I don't really know what the draw would be for that. Seems like a weird place. If this is all supposed to be in order, seems kind of weird that they would just throw this in there. So, if anything, I would think Fire Emblem would get a more focused direct closer to launch.
Yeah, it just seems a little bit off to put in Star Fox Racing and anything with Fire Emblem, knowing that they're both coming out next year. That seems more like an E3 thing, which is what we saw as far as Fire Emblem. We saw a trailer for it, and then we saw it got pushed till 2019.
Yeah, there's always a direct in January.
Yep.
That's where I could see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that'd make total sense.
Not in August.
No, it seems like it would be just interfering with the other marketing of even things like Smash and Pokemon, that kind of stuff. Obviously, I mean, the audiences are going to bleed over, but why waste the airtime for a game that's not coming out this year? At this point, everything,
especially when they're going to do another direct or possibly even two more directs between now and, well, they'll probably do 4 directs before this game launches. So why would you start pushing it that early.
I mean, the one thing I could say that could be the possibility is that if this direct is strictly for investors so that they will, stop freaking out. But as far as gamers, we're just like, what is happening here? Like, this is like, that's like Mario overload at the top, like it's a little out of control. Kirby Star Allies Dream Friends are revealed alongside their release date. Okay, well, that's been happening almost month after month since the game released. Here's the definitely not happening. Final Fantasy VII remakes coming to the Nintendo Switch. Stealth, this is all you.
The most laughable one, I'd say, only because it's been in development hell for PS4 for, I don't know, over 5 years now.
I know.
If we haven't seen it like run for more than like a gameplay clip on PS4, how are they going to announce it? Like, what are they going to show? Like, are they just going to put like a just a drawn picture of Cloud? Have it on Switch. So it's just not possible.
They'll just mash together some Advent Children clips and call it a day.
It'll look like West of Loathing, and they'll call it Final Fantasy VII. All right. Again, we'll just kind of breeze over a few more things here. Sonic Mania Plus. I mean, that came out today, right? I don't know. I saw something about it. It's like $5 to add it to your existing download. Maybe it didn't launch today, but it's on its way. I thought I saw Abdullah Smash, or whatever his name is, say that's what he was going to be streaming, was Sonic Mania Plus.
I did see something about it, but I wasn't paying close attention to it.
Yeah, Stealth, did you see anything about this?
Yeah, I've seen it on my feed. I'm not sure if it's out today or if it's out on Friday, but some people have just gotten like advanced copies of it. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Right, and that could be the case too. This is one that I would absolutely love. Nightcrawler says it is out today. Okay, I would love to see, and that is Cuphead coming to the Nintendo Switch. Again, I mean, look, we see Microsoft and Nintendo getting all lovey-dovey and better together and all that stuff. I mean, Cuphead on the Switch would make Microsoft money. There's no doubt about it.
Was Cuphead ever a full-on exclusive, or was it a timed exclusive?
Full-on exclusive. And then if they didn't already, I believe they purchased the company that made.
Okay.
I think that was one of the companies on the list at E3. Don't quote me on it because I don't have the details in front of me. But
yeah, then I don't know. This would benefit the company, but how much would this really benefit Microsoft? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so the developers said in May, old article, but they basically said that it's going to stay a Xbox exclusive. So that's like the last we've heard about it.
Okay. Lastly, it says they show off a montage of games including Mario Tennis, Sonic Mania, Rocket League, Owlboy, which is super old, Bomb Chicken, Camp Diem, and Pool Panic, Buddy Buddies, Daoshin the Giant HD. I don't know. Lastly is Smash trailer. King K. Rool and Dixie Kong are shown to end things off. Smash Run is also revealed and return alongside Smash Tour. It's really laughable, right? Like,
I mean, also, like, we just got an announcement that South Park Stick of Truth to Switch.
Yeah, they did.
For the end of September. So where's that on this leak?
Right.
Obviously, it'd be shown.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you would think they would put that in the direct for sure. I mean, they did last time.
Direct in July.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the rumored leak. Let's see what we got. 5 more days as of recording this. We'll see if it comes true. I'm not crossing my fingers. I think a lot of it's fake. But hey, whoever wrote this up, thank you so much for giving us something to talk about. We appreciate it. Thank you. As far as
there will be a summer direct. It's just, when we start to get close, people start to write fake leaks with the hopes that they get talked about.
Right.
That's the nature of the internet.
Kirby Geek says, whoever, she's still convinced I wrote this.
The Mario Kart thing gave it away. That was just too far.
I know. You know what? It did. It totally did. So, Mario Tennis Aces gets a patch. Version 1.1.2 is coming out. Gaming or game balance updates for all characters. It goes into detail here. Guys, I have the list in the show notes if you want to check out each thing. I do want to touch on the fact that Bowser Jr., it says we have adjusted how fast Bowser Jr. can move when charging a shot and lowered the angle at which he hits the ball back. We plan to adjust the balance of this character further in time for the August tournament. So they aren't done tweaking. They aren't done tweaking whatsoever. And so this is really good to see that so quickly they are jumping on and trying to get patches in, get characters balanced, get it tweaked. I mean, it's the kind of thing like you almost can't blame them. The meta kind of forms itself, right? As these games hit the consumers, and I'm sure their data showed how many people were playing Bowser Jr. all the time and how often he was winning, and there had to have been something up here, right? So
yeah,
I'm impressed. I don't know, Eric, what do you think?
I'm excited. It's much needed. It sounds like they're going to fix some of the things. I'm hoping it makes it a lot more balanced. That being said, I think, if you're listening to this and you're expecting this to completely fix the game, stop it. It's going to take a few more patches for them to get this right. It's a check and adjust period. It's going to take a while. Have fun with it. Just try not to take it too seriously. Don't play this against me if Vroom is on the line, is all I'm saying. So
you're going down, boy. You're going down. Stealth, what do you think? Are you playing Aces at all?
No, I never actually picked it up.
Not for you, huh?
Eventually I'll pick it up, but I'm more of a Mario Golf guy.
Oh, please. I saw your tweet today, man, and I was like, I'm going on vacation. The one thing I guarantee will happen is I will be playing Mario Golf on my DS. Like, I love that game. Like, so
I'll
good.
be surprised if next year there's no Mario Golf made by Camelot.
I'm kind of with you. I'm thinking the same thing. But really, I think most of us are ready for any sports game, right? The soccer one, my mind literally just went strikers and then sluggers, right? Like let's get them back.
What I really want is Mario Hockey. I think a Mario Hockey would be a blast because I really enjoyed all those NHL hits and games back in the day. Mario Hockey
games, hockey games aren't really in vogue right now, are they? Like, is EA still doing anything?
I think EA still does their NHL series every year, but like people have been complaining because they haven't been making improvements each year. It's just kind of been slight tweaks in the same game over and over. So yeah, but I don't want a simulator hockey game. I think like a Mario style hockey game where I can just beat up people and have fun. Like, I think that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Like all the above, bring it. I'm ready. I'm ready. So, I do want to briefly talk about Smash Stealth. We've been getting updates all the time. I was going to try to play the music, but I don't know that the volume's going to be super good. Let's see here. Okay, here it is. We're going to try it. We're going to try to listen to the music. I got to just find the volume. Oh boy.
And this is the track that updated about an hour ago. The Smash website has new music every Tuesday.
Okay.
And today was particularly a good one, I think.
Oh, I can't wait for Eric to hear this, actually. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Tell me if you guys are hearing this. All right, there we go. Could you hear it, Eric?
Nope.
Oh,
It did that fun thing where it will play the beginning of it and then it just cuts out.
oh, bummer. Well, I'm pretty sure it came through on the audio.
Yeah.
That was Snake Eater. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater.
Which part was it? The epic ladder climb?
I actually have no idea. Stealth, do you know which part it is?
It wouldn't have been it would have been probably the opening.
Yeah, it's the opening like main theme.
Yeah. Awesome.
It sounds awesome, dude. Like, sounds super good. Super good. So, pretty cool that they update this on the regular. I do want to do a quick plug for the Smash Bros. Cast. We are covering all of this stuff every week. So you can check that out on iTunes, Google Play and stuff. But, Stealth, what are your current impressions of Smash? I mean, we've got, we're getting new details all the time. Like, are your hype levels still up there? Are there any concerns, anything like that?
No concern. I mean, the game was basically exactly what I wanted. I know there were many debates about whether Smash was a port or a new game, and honestly, I really wanted like a Smash 4.5 where it had everything that Smash 4 had, which honestly I think it's pretty much the greatest fighting game ever made, the largest, and then just way more stuff on top of it, and that's exactly what we're getting. And so I really loved what I saw at E3. Just the fact that like every character is back plus new characters, that's really all I needed. And then the news started to trickle where there's at least 85 stages in the game at least, which for a fighting game is insanity. Yeah. And on the Smash website in particular, like I said, every Tuesday it's New Music Day. And so it's like I'm realizing, it's going to be all 500 plus tracks game plus a ton more new remixes. So it's just going to be so much music in this game.
Speaking of,
it's going to be really crazy.
We found out that it's going to be at least 16 gigs digitally.
Is that the biggest Nintendo title on Switch so far?
It's up there.
Yeah, I mean, I know Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, the size of them was like surprising that they were so small. I think what was Breath of the Wild, like 10 gigs, and Odyssey like 5 or something.
You guys something like that.
Yeah, like so kind of crazy. But yeah, Eric, where are you at? I know that you're not a huge Smash Bros fan. But
yeah, for sure. I'll buy it day one. I've owned all the Smash games whenever I owned a Nintendo console and there was one to own. So, i.e., I didn't play Wii U. That was the only one because I didn't own the Wii U by the time it launched. But I will definitely own it. I'm not going to be good. I'm not even going to pretend to be competitive. I probably won't even take it online. I'll play single player and maybe play with friends.
I'm not competitive either. I don't particularly enjoy that aspect of Smash.
Yeah, but it's a ton of fun. Like, I've enjoyed all the Smash Bros. Until I play with someone who's really good and they want to show you how good they are. And so that part of the game. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, there's probably going to be like a Smash Direct to November, but there's just really Tuesday when we get the music. That's like the day that we know we're getting something brand new. Like there's updates to the site every day, and usually it's something we know or a stage we saw or a character. Like Tuesday is like the brand new day, and it just happens to be like, they're just showing brand new music, which is kind of awesome. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see too much until like the next Smash Direct. I haven't seen like any of the modes yet. Like that's the crazy thing. Like they just skipped over that part at E3. So yeah, we're definitely gonna get more. It's gonna be a monster seller. Potentially 15 million units pretty fast, I'd say.
Ooh, I like it.
I'd see that. I believe that.
So, a couple things, Eric. One of the things that like we're slowly implementing, and I want to keep this trend going. But like Monday nights, I interview somebody, right, for the beginning of my stream, but then at 8 o'clock, we get a group of people that jump in and play Splatoon together. And it's usually about, it can be up to 10 of us. And you jumped in this last week. Mm-hmm. It's a blast, right? Like everybody's in Discord. We're all talking. That's what I foresee with Smash, that like, hey, we're not going to strictly play competitive. We're going to leave items on. We're going to do like, that's the kind of the beauty of Smash is it's like, okay, guys, I'm going to play with chat. Let's just go. Let's get as many people as we can. Or, you know, maybe you and I do a multi-stream and we do doubles and we just keep playing as many, you know, we just go through and, you know, probably get destroyed over and over again, but just.
Yeah. I mean, every game's more fun with friends, or at least it is to me. So I'll absolutely play Smash in scenarios like that. I just mean I'm not going to, you know, if there's a tournament mode online, I'm definitely not partaking in that. I'm probably not going to do random quick matches because they're just not going to be fun for me. I've never been good at any fighters. Smash is a little less button mashy for me than most. So I'm probably better at Smash than I ever was at Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, but definitely not good.
Yeah, I love the potential that's there just for community and just laughing and having a good time playing games. It doesn't have to always be like leaning forward and and sweaty palms, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to that aspect. Stealth, you're gonna have to jump in with us when it happens, man.
I'll definitely do that.
All right.
I plan on playing a lot.
Good. Likewise. Well, I think that is going to do it for this episode. It's episode 111. Eric, let people know where they can find you.
Well, you can definitely find me on Twitter at HateXero, zero spelled with an X. But it's been a long time coming. I have started down the venture of streaming on Twitch, so you can find me and follow me on Twitch at HateXero. I will be doing a multi-stream with Josh tonight. Here in about 40 minutes, we'll be running back his rematch for Aces, so he's going to try to even the score.
He'll be getting beat, is what he meant to say.
That's what he said last time. I'm not so convinced. We'll
see. Stealth, where can we find you, bud?
You can find me on Twitter at Stealth with 3 underscores, and I'll talk about all things Nintendo.
He really does. Give him a follow. You guys can follow me on Twitter at N64Josh. You can follow this show at NPowercast. Show notes for this episode, n64josh.com/NPC111. Want to send us an email? Want to connect with us that way? npc@n64josh.com. I want to let you guys know I'm actually going to be doing 2 giveaways that'll probably be going live either tonight or tomorrow. Stay tuned to my Twitter. I have a $20 eShop card that we're giving away thanks to Richard in the Discord. He hooked us up with that. And then my son and I are teaming up and we're giving away $50 worth of V-Bucks for Fortnite. So stay tuned to my Twitter for that. Remember, go to audibletrial.com/NPC. Get yourself a free audiobook of your choice. n64josh.com/OPSeat will take you to their website so you can check out their gaming chairs. I love mine. I cannot say enough about it. I really, really like this chair. That's n64josh.com/OPSeat. That automatically saves you $10 at checkout. Hey, I have a Patreon. If you want to get yourself an extra podcast and help support this show, just $1 a month gets you that extra podcast. And that's patreon.com/N64Josh. Of course, we got some merch. If you go to N64Josh.com, hit that store button, you can see the different t-shirts. Get yourself a Nintendo Powercast t-shirt if you want to. Lastly, join our Discord. We love talking Nintendo. We love just hanging out, talking. I see guys playing Fortnite all the time. I see people playing Rocket League all the time. I see people playing Smash. Like, it's a very good group of people that are playing a bunch of different games together. Splatoon, Mario Kart, all the above. So come hang out. We would love to have you. That's n64josh.com/Discord. Lastly, if you have a second, you could rate and review on iTunes. I would greatly appreciate that. We're still trying to hit that 5 stars, and I need you guys to do it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here live, and we'll see you in like 2 weeks. Bye now.